guys, it's Scott Duffy, and I'm here talking about life and business and breakthroughs with my buddy Riadh over here. We got to get this out of the way. So we both got the memo today to wear black shirts, and we both got the memo to shave our heads, right? So this is like my brother from another mother over here, I just had to sit down and I had to talk to him, and the reason is, and I wanted to share this with you, is I'm from LA, and even though we may look the same, we come from two very different backgrounds. And I was born in LA, you were born in Tunisia.
Correct, yes.
And would you please share what it was like when you were growing up?
I grew up in North Africa, in Tunisia, and we're 5 kids. I'm the youngest one, and my mom struggled every day. Every day, my mom, we don't take shower, we don't have hot water. My mom sleep on the floor, and we don't have food. We don't have food. I love play soccer. I never have tennis shoes. I play barefoot, and I go home. Said, "Mommy, we're home, mommy. We win today." And my mom said, "What happened for your feet? Your feet all bloody." Said, "Mommy, pain is the name of the game. You have to get hurt to win." Oh, we struggle a lot, and seeing my mom crying every day. Do you know what happened in life? I go to bed without food. Do you know what the most important? I have my mommy. My mommy's around me. When she give me a hug, empty stomach, and we both cry and we go to sleep and said one day we'll be okay. And my mommy hugged me, and we don't have food. I have my mommy.
Let me ask you a question. So you grew up struggling, extreme poverty.
Correct.
We've talked before many times about food. Like you said, not being able to no showers, no bathing. Just like I can't even imagine growing up like that. And I also can't imagine what kind of mindset you must have had to get through that. How do you do that?
When I came to America, I came here in 2000 with only $2 in my pocket, and the only word I know in English is job. And
so wait, I want to stop there because that's so important. And I know just from knowing you, you didn't have money, but you studied. And what did you study in Tunisia?
Physics.
You studied physics, and because you studied physics, you were given an opportunity that most people didn't have.
Yeah.
You were given the opportunity to get a visa to go to America for 2 weeks.
Yeah, for 2 weeks, yes.
For 2 weeks.
14 days, yeah.
And you had people around you that helped put together money.
People donate $1,400 for me.
$1,400 so you could come to America.
Yeah.
And you came to America, you came to LA, right?
Yeah, LA, yes.
For 2 weeks.
Yes.
And when it was time to leave, I love this.
When it's time to leave,
I love you, man.
We're 60 people, and everybody took the bus to go to the airport back. And I told everybody I'm staying, and people said, "You staying? You're crazy. You're going to die today." I have only $2, no English. The only word I know in English is job. No money, nothing. My friend said, "No, don't do it. You're going to die." And I told everybody, I'm dying every day in my country. Every day I'm dying. And I told everyone, today, I'm going to make my mom proud, or I'm going to die. Today, not tomorrow. Today. And when everybody left, and I got so scared when everybody left, said, "Wow, guess what? I'm by myself in America, my friend. In America, I'm by myself." And I started walking in Hollywood and knocking, asking job, and I got rejected, and I got rejected, and I got rejected, and I kept going. The reason I kept going, because I see all the beautiful pictures in the front for me. Said, one day my mommy have hot water, one day my mommy have food, one day my mommy have pillow, one day my mommy have cover, one day my mommy don't cry no more. I see all this picture in the front for me, and this picture kept me going.
So you had this vision, you had this incredibly strong sense of purpose, and this incredibly strong why. And with that, you have $2.
Yes.
You're here in America.
Yes.
You're alone. You said something to me once before when we were talking about what it was like just to look around. You had said something to the effect of, all you knew was what you knew, where you grew up. You didn't even know that it was like this.
Exactly. When I grew up in my country, I always thought all the country in the world looked the same. All the country looked the same in my country.
Because you didn't have the education.
I didn't have education, I didn't have picture. I thought all the world looked the same. And when I came here in 2000 and LA, I'm like, my mouth is open and said, "Wow, this is real? This is real?" Like, cars. I go to the grocery store. I see all the food. I see red light, green light, cars, elevator. I call the elevator, by the way, the box. So this is real. This is. I never thought you have country in the world like this. And this is actually. I thought I'm still dreaming. So this is real for me. It's like, wow. People have shoes. People actually have clothes. People have pillow. People actually said this is not real. And I get shocked actually. I said, wow. And I got excited at the same time. I felt home. I felt like I'm dreaming all day, not only in the night. Because in my country, we dream only in the night. Here, I think we dream all day here. We dream all day here.
Wow. So you have your $2. The one word that you know is job.
Job.
You find a job.
Yes.
But what was that first job?
My first job is the guy speaks the same language from me from Morocco. I begged him. I told him, please give me a job. He said no. I said, please give me a job for only tonight. And my first job is clean the bathroom. I clean the floor. By the way, I clean the floor very good because I know I'm going to sleep on the floor. I know I'm going to sleep on the floor. I slept on the floor. I did this for 9 months. I mean, a lot of people always ask me, said, you're crazy, you slept on the floor. I mean, a lot of people forget I actually slept on the floor, but I slept in America floor. Not a regular floor. It's America floor, my friend. It's opportunity, and that's what I did. And I enjoy every night. Said one day I have a pillow instead of my jacket. I use my jacket in the night. And I eat bread all day, and I think I enjoy every moment. And well, I think when you have your dream, and my mom always in my heart, and I promised for my mom, said, Mom, I'm going to make you proud one day. One day you'll have food for life, and when you have this vision, you keep going.
What was the hardest day? Was there a day that you just, maybe you were here and you were just like, I don't know.
When everybody left.
When everybody left.
In 2000, when everybody took the bus and went to the airport, I started shaking. I said, wow, this is real. I'm actually by myself now. When everybody left, because my ticket is gone now, I cannot go anywhere.
Wow.
I said, this is, I think, the big...
Buy a one-way ticket, baby. You got to figure it out. Yeah,
this is the big hit for me. Said, wow, everybody left already. This is actually crazy. I thought shaking after... I don't know what happened to me. I said, no, Riadh, and I started crying because I'm actually by myself with no money, no food, nothing. I actually said, no, let's get together, Riadh. And I started walking and talking to people, and I think when you're focused and you have your why, and a lot of people, sometimes people ask me, said, I came here when I'm 27. Arpi said, sometimes you're amazing, you're brilliant, you're successful. No, I'm not brilliant, I'm actually an average guy. I mean, I saw my mom crying for 27 years, time 366 days. Not just one day, not just 2 days. It's 27 times 300. I saw my mom every day. And she's not just my mom. I slept in her stomach for 9 months. I ate half the food. And for me, this is actually my mission to make. I'm willing to die for my mom because I'm dying every day in my country.
What I also think is amazing about your story is how we talked about opportunity, and sometimes I think people in this country, when they're surrounded with so much opportunity, tend to take that for granted. And I always tell you, I was just lecturing in a college, and I was looking at all the kids, and it was this really prestigious MBA program. And I said, the biggest mistake that you guys are making is that you think the person sitting next to you is your competition. And I think the biggest person that you're competing against with lives on the other side of the world and is seeing for the first time the things that you have. And the things that you have, like that you think are like the worst and are your worst day, are somebody else's dream. And that person is willing to work harder. They're willing to put in more. They have a bigger why than you are because they want what you have. And so. I think it's so inspiring. What's really amazing about your story too is that you didn't have food so often, and you sell food now.
Yes.
So what do you do today?
Now I own a chain of juice bars.
Yeah.
I create jobs now.
You create jobs now.
As,
the one job that you knew when you came to America, the one word that you knew was job, and today you create jobs.
I create jobs. But you know, Scott, something is very important. Because America, my mom have food. Because America, my mom have hot water. Because America, my mom don't cry no more. Don't cry. My mom don't cry no more. It's over. It's actually over. It's over. And for me, I want to give back. It's about not training for life, training for legacy, and I want to give back and inspire people. And said that we're here. If you're here in America, you actually made it. You actually made it. You're here. People actually dying to come to this country. Said, yeah, take the boat and die. Yeah, you're actually here. You made it already. You actually made it. The rest is very easy. The rest is just go to work. The job description for work is hard work, not sitting on the couch. You have to go work and dream and inspire people. And it's a beautiful journey. It's a lot of pain. I think it's a lot of learning in my life. And I love the way I grew up. I love the way I struggle. I love the way I'm hanging with my mom without food. Everything happened to me in my life is making me stronger.
Okay, so wait, time out. So you love the way you grew up.
Yeah, I love it.
You love the struggle. What did it take for you? Because that's what I say. That's what we say is you have to fall in love with the struggle. You have to fall in love. You have to find the gifts, because that's where the magic is in the struggle. And sometimes when you're in the middle of it, it's so hard to find that. How the hell did you find love in that struggle?
Because I know when my mom crying, when I see my mom crying, I know one day she's not going to cry no more. I know one day she's going to have a big smile. From the drop from her eyes, I want to change it to a big smile. I'm seeing the water. I said one day my mom should just smile, no more drops in her eyes. I actually love it because this makes me more stronger. The pain, the loss, all this learning make me stronger every day. I think for me, if I never struggled, maybe I never made it here. I think I never made it. If I never struggled in my country, I don't think I'd be successful the way I should be successful today. Because I went from the floor to the way up. I stepped on the floor. Yeah, no food. You know what I mean? Nothing.
And now all you're in great shape. All the LA Fitnesses, all the juice bars in the LA Fitnesses, the apparel in the LA Fitness, all that kind of stuff comes from you, and it's just it's such an amazing story. I like before we end tonight, and by the way, we're just hanging out tonight, and so I appreciate you doing this. But before we go, I'd love you to talk to the people out there that maybe are going through their own struggle, and maybe they're struggling. Their challenge is finding purpose in that, or just they're just wondering how they're going to get from today to tomorrow. You know, what would you tell those people?
The one thing a lot of people have to focus is when you get up in the morning and your eyes is open, you have the best day in your life. When you get up in the morning and your eyes open, you actually made it. And you don't have 24 hours. You actually have 86,400 seconds. You don't have hours, you have seconds. Every second is important. And when you get up in the morning, get up with agenda. Don't get up crying. Get up with agenda, focus. Don't watch the news, actually make the news. Don't watch the news, actually make the news. And keep going, and that promise for you. And when you go to sleep, you don't go sleep when you're tired. You go sleep when you're done. Train for legacy, don't train for your life. Remember, if you have only 1 hour left in your life, and somebody asks you, what do you have left? Do you have books? Do you have anything left? Legacy is what's, you remember you tell your daughter before you go to the bed, or your mom or your wife or spouse, I love you. Love is not just the word, it's the action. What's something you do every day when you get up in the morning? And remember, life is like the heartbeat, okay? One day you're up, one day you're down, one day you're happy, one day you're sad. If it's always happy, you die. Life is like the heartbeat, okay? This is how life works, okay? You have good news in the morning, bad news. You know what the most important? You keep going. I slept on the floor. I come here with no English. I have only $2. But you know what now? I know I'm going to make it. You know what? Because I have my mom in my heart. I have my big why. You know what I do every day? I actually inhale dreams and exhale fears. Every day, inhale dreams and exhale fears. Every day. If you keep going and you focus, you never give up. Life is a long game. It's a long game, okay? That's what you do. Every day you keep going, and you're going to make sure you dream all day, not only in the night. Just dream all day, not only in the night. Focus, and you made it.
Where can people find you? Where can they find you online?
You can go to my website, is riadhamdi.com. And my website, you can go to my website, riadhamdi.com.
And your Instagram is?
Riadh Hamdi _ yeah.
Okay.
And awesome. I have 2 books. I did 2 books, one called The $2 American Dream, and another one called The Daily Wisdom. Yes.
Awesome. This is my buddy Riadh, and I love you. Thank you so much for doing that today.
Thank you so much.
And gosh, for more amazing stories about how you can break through in your life and in your business, check out my new book, Breakthrough, from Entrepreneur Press. You can find it at Amazon.com or your favorite retailer. You guys take care and have a good night.
Thank you so much.